Hi guys, Irit here with a new process video for HipKit Club, and this is the layout that I created, and I used the March kits. So I knew I wanted to use that gorgeous pink ombre paper, which is exclusive to the March kits, and I thought about pairing it with that sunburst paper, but I don't know, it just looked so good with, simple white. I think it really makes it pop. So that's what I went with. And if you're kind of, thinking, you want to use pattern paper and you're not sure about the size, my go-to sizes are either 4-inch strips or 8-inch strips. It's kind of the, rule of thirds and all that. So that's kind of a go-to number. It just looks good. So this one is 8 inches. Well, a little less because I put it kind of wonky and then cut off the edges. And I kind of decided I want to tuck some things behind that pattern paper, and I was messing around with a few things. I really wanted to use these squiggly line thingies from Pink Fresh Studio. I end up using a lot of Pink Fresh Studio stuff here, but I don't know, it was just not working. I really wanted to use them. And these circles are from another exclusive paper, but they have blue in them, and I decided to go with a pink and yellow and white color scheme. So I tried it, and eventually I didn't like it. I leave it in just, to show you that I try all kinds of things before I decide on the final look. It's, part of my process, and it's really fun. So I thought about adding one of those silver thicker words, but I end up making this page without a real title, I guess. I take one of the puffy stickers from Pink Fresh, and it says Hello Spring, so I think that's the closest thing to a title that my page has. And since I saw that all the stuff we got this month from Pink Fresh really worked well with this paper, because there was a lot of pink there and some yellow. I love yellow as an accent color. It's one of my favorite colors to use, just a pop here and there. And yeah, so I just looked at all the stuff from Pink Fresh Studio. So we got these washi strips, and we got puffy stickers and some phrase stickers, and the die cut package. So really, really lots of goodies. And I decided to layer some strips there. Oh, I also added some stitching. I hand stitched the pink paper to the white cardstock. I just think it adds so much texture, and it just looks, I don't know, a lot cleaner and kind of more intentional, the positioning of that pink pattern paper. I really like how that turned out. And now I'm going to use one of my favorite pieces of washi, which is kind of like a pink ombre washi. And yeah, I think I may add one more piece, but there's not a lot of stuff on this layout, but I think every piece is very, kind of makes a statement, like that pattern paper and those pretty washies and a couple of other things that I'm going to add. So I just want some more pink on that side of the photo also, and not just on the left side. And I'm just looking around at the washi, looking if there's something else I like there. And I think that will be it. I wanted to add this little tab, and I do add it, and then I write on it the date, and I don't like how that looks, so it doesn't end up on the layout. um, these are really cool. It's like phrase stickers, and there are 2 sheets in this package. I think it came, I'm not sure, either in the embellishment kit or the Project Life kit. But 1 sheet is like, like word stickers and these thin phrase stickers. And then the other sheet has all kinds of shapes, so rectangles and squares with all kinds of cute things written in them. So I'm just adding some foam behind my picture, and I'm making sure that I add it on both sides of the stitching, because the stitching is quite dimensional, and so I want that area to be free so that the photo can lay nicely on top of it. I hope that makes sense. But you can see I left a space between the 2 strips of foam. And I have no scrap stores in, I only buy stuff online, and I can't get foam adhesive in a good price. It's kind of expensive, and then I have to pay shipping also. So I just got some foam. I think you call it fun foam in America or something. It is very fun. It's a good name. And I just use that. And then, it's pretty cheap. You buy it at the craft store. So I don't have to, feel sorry for every little square of foam that I use. So I decided to add another puffy sticker, and right now it's hanging below the photo, but it will move. And it had some, it has like a saying on it, and then it had a bit that was yellow and blue, like a light blue, and I didn't want light blue on this layout, so I just cut that piece off, and I'm only going to use the saying. And the reason I'm going to move it is because, I have the puffy sticker on the photo, and then repetition is one of those things that kind of guide me when I'm making a layout and I'm not sure where to put things. So I don't want to put the 2 puffy stickers together. I'm going to spread them on the layout, and it just makes the whole design look more cohesive. And yeah, I'm actually committing to a couple of things. Yeah, that tab is not going to stay there. I really like those little houses. They're also puffy stickers, super cute. No reason whatsoever to put little houses on this layout, because it's not a photo that I took at home or anything, but I like it. It looks good, so I'm not overthinking it. So I think now I will remove that puffy sticker, not that one, the other one, and I'm gonna put it at the top of the layout so it creates, yes, I'm gonna say it, a visual triangle. I think I said it in another video. A lot of times the process of designing a layout is quite organic, and I don't think about it. I just move things around, and if it looks good, it stays there. But sometimes I'm not sure where to go next and how to proceed. And then I find that these simple principles of, visual triangle and repetition, I think that's kind of it. That's as far as my design knowledge goes. They come, real handy, because you're not sure what to do, and then you can think, okay, I have puffy stickers in these 2 places, I should look for a puffy sticker to put in a 3rd place. And okay, so what did I do next? Oh, there I'm going to write the date, and I'm not going to like it, and then that tab is going to leave the page. I have this you see this little plate at the top left corner, and it has some leftover die cuts, and I had some butterflies. It's just white cardstock, and it's actually leftovers from a cut file by the cut shop, and it just, it looked so pretty. And I really felt that that some white accents would look good on that pink paper. So I just added a couple of butterflies. I really wanted to use that little banner thing, but I just couldn't find the place for it. And I also added, if you can see at the top right corner of the layout, there is like this little cluster, and there are these two really, really pretty little circles. These are like plastic, like acrylic shapes, I think. And they came in the February kits. They were exclusive to, I think, the embellishment kit. And they just have this really beautiful minty color. It's very, very light, and it catches the light beautifully. And on the pink paper, you can't even say what color they are. But I really loved that texture. So let me tell you a bit about the photo. It's a really cute photo. Well, you can see that. Of my daughter wearing her father's sunglasses, which always look good in photos because they are like this, mirrored Ray-Bans. And and she's holding a bottle of water, and she was pretending the bottle was a baby, and she was showing me all the things you should do to take care of the baby, and she was demonstrating it with a bottle. And I have like a whole series of photos of her and that bottle. It was really funny and really cute, and I wanted to document it. And it was just a very random moment because we spent the day in an amusement park in Tel Aviv. We were in Israel for Easter, and we took her, we left her baby sister with the grandparents, and we just wanted to spend some quality time with my eldest. And it was just a really lovely day, and she had a great time. So it's a happy memory, and now it's documented. So I wanted a place to write my journaling, and this tag was just perfect. And now I'm thinking, where am I going to put it? And I'm actually really pleased with myself on the final placement. That's why you should move things around and see how it looks. But you'll see it ends up at the bottom of the page, also kind of wonky and cut off, so it echoes the whole placement of the pink paper. And I just added some white thread. I think tags, I usually add thread to tags. I think it makes them look more finished. I would do the same with buttons, but I'm just too lazy. So making some lines, writing my journaling, and then I will add it to the bottom of the page and cut off the excess, and then add some little bits and pieces. I already added these acrylic shapes that I talked about, and some more puffy stickers. There were also like these cute little flowers. So I also added those in two places on the layout, and then I'm going to make a third little cluster between the tag and the photo, kind of to, draw your eye in that direction and make the tag a part of the layout, and not just, this piece of this element that doesn't seem really connected to everything else. So I hope that made sense. That was kind of the logic behind it. I looked at it and I was like, okay, it needs something. So these little cute hearts are from the die cut, the ephemera pack from Pink Fresh Studio. All this stuff from Pink Fresh is from their new collection. It's called Felicity. It's really beautiful. We got lots of stuff in the kits. And it's a really fun, whimsical collection, very, Pink Fresh, and just a lot of fun to play with. There you can see my sewing in the back. So just adding a few more bits and pieces there, and that will be all. I have a few more layouts that I made with this kit. I don't know how many I'll get to share before I start playing with the April kits. But they are still on their way. I haven't received them yet. check out the Hip Kit Club website and our Facebook group. And, we're on Pinterest and Instagram. So much inspiration, so many great ideas on how to use the kits. So take a look. Have a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.